Hello students, topic for today's lecture is UN, that is United States. We'll deal with the concept of United States. The international organization that is known as the United States was founded in the year of 1945 after the already existent League of Nations, which failed to live up its aims as it did not prevent the Second World War. Then what happened? In 1945, 1945, 51 countries signed the UN Charter to dedicate and to maintain the international peace and security amongst the whole world. Today, the United States and the United Nations have 192 members and many peacekeeping operations. An organization that maintains the international peace and security, which develops the friendly relations between the nations, that is the member states, and the promoting social progress for better living standards and human rights is termed as United Nations, that is UN. Then, while the original character and the Charter proclaims the need for the global peace, the UN works on fundamental issues. The fundamental issues such as the sustainable development, environment, and refugees protection, and the disaster relief, terrorism, disarmament, and non-proliferation to promote the democracy, human rights, gender equality, and the advancement of the women, governance, economic and social development, health, and many more things, which helps in ensuring to achieve its goals and coordinate the efforts for a safer world for the present and the future generations. The United Nations system is also made up of its agencies and organizations which have this under their control. Now, how has United Nations developed? First is ECOSOC, that is for assisting in promoting the international economic and social cooperation and development. As it also assists General Assembly in promoting international economic and social cooperation with the development. Then ECOSOC has 54 members which are elected for 3-year terms. Then ECOSOC meets every year around July for a month and since 1998 in April to discuss key committees of the World Bank and International Monitoring Fund. ECOSOC functions include gathering information, advising member nations, and it also helps in making the recommendations. Then comes Security Council for deciding certain resolutions for peace and security. It also helps in maintaining the security all over the nations. Other organs can make recommendations, however, the concept of Security Council has the power to make binding decisions. Then the council that is made up of 15 member states which consist of 5 permanent member states such as the Russia, China, France, UK and the USA. These 5 states were seen as the allied countries of the Second World War and then 10 non-permanent members who change every 2 years. The 5 permanent members hold a veto power, which means that they have the ability to reject a resolution if they disagree with it or do not believe that it is the best solution. Then, once the Security Council has approved the United Nations, once the Security Council has approved, then the United Nations sends peacekeepers to regions where armed conflict has recently been caused. The UN does not have its own army troops and are voluntarily provided by the members states of the Union. Then comes the General Assembly, the main deliberative assembly. It is composed of all the member states and it is the only time and place where all members of the UN have an equal vote and also when any nation may voice their opinion. All members have the opportunity to address the assembly. However, traditionally, the Secretary General makes the first statement followed by the President of the Assembly. When voting, each member state has one vote in the General Assembly. Two-thirds majority of the present member states is necessary. Issues discussed here and voted upon range from the recommendations on peace and security, election of members to organs, admin of members, and the fund matters. I hope the concept of UN must be clear to you. Thank you.